did you get your knowledge of music? Just the people you've been around and just growing up on it?
Yeah, like the dopest thing about hip hop is that it was like so outlawed in my house. Like my mom used to like take my CDs away from me and shit. But what are we talking about?
I've been I keep focused on the present and so on. So where I'm headed better conform. It ain't no telling where I'm headed. All I know is when I get there, I'ma get.
So who are your influences?
Let's see. I'm influenced by a lot of people, a lot of musicians and a lot of artists and I don't know. Mainly like my peers and things like that, like, you know, like yourself and everybody else that we work with. Like it's cool when I could like be in a slump, you know, not being able to write like I want to, and I'll just get around some people who are doing that, like such as you or Hassan or you know, anybody, right. And it'll kind of pick me up out of that. So I'm influenced by my peers.
Where would you say your music comes from?
My music comes from 21 years of bullshit, of things that I've dealt with in my life and experienced. I just deal with regular things like most people my age and try to make music out of it.
Sure. So describe your performance.
My performance is, I don't know. I wouldn't say that my like stage presence is much different than my like up close and personal persona. Like I'm kind of like a goofy guy, so that's what you get when I'm on stage or when I'm in the studio.
So what can we expect on the stage at a Nervous Wreck release party?
We're gonna have fun. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I can't wait to like share all of the shit that we've been working on and keeping a secret.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna wild out.
So explain the music in Rochester, in your town. Well,
one of the dope things about it is it's like it's real versatile, and there's a lot of like different types of things going on with it. There's a lot of fucking rappers, but I think everybody's kind of does their own thing, and it's cool to know that there's like such a wide range of shit, you know? Right. So there's a lot of good music that comes out of here. I just think a lot of the attitudes that a lot of the musicians have is what's keeping them from being recognized, and also from like all of us working with each other. That shit really doesn't happen too much because everybody like wants to be the center of attention, I think, and like I don't know, it's a big hindrance to moving forward.
Right.
I don't know. I try not to get caught up in all the drama, but people need attitude adjustments. We should all be good friends.
So what made you say like music is it? This is what I want to do.
I've always kind of wanted to be an artist of some sort. Like I used to draw and paint a lot when I was younger, and I don't know, I just picked it up from like being exposed to rap, and I figured I could do that. I remember my favorite hip hop song when I first saw that on like I saw the music video on like the old school, I think it was like Old School Wednesdays or some shit, and it was passing me by the far side. And what was so dope about it is they were just regular dudes talking about regular stuff, like getting shitted on by girls and stuff. They weren't talking about like selling drugs and killing people, you know, like most of the hip hop that was like the main point in the time, and it was dope. And so I identified with that, and I figured why not, I could do that too.
Right. So what if rapping didn't exist? There was no rap, nothing. What would you do? What would you strive for in life?
Probably a dishwasher at your local pizzeria.
So on a whole, man, what are your plans for the future for the music?
I want to definitely like make sure that by the time I stop doing this shit, that I've made like a good, positive
impression.
Yeah, I want to make like a good contribution to hip hop in general, whether it's like just the local thing or if it goes beyond that. But I want to make sure that the younger But like the younger kids who are like coming up and they want to be rappers, I wanna make sure that they know that they have a choice to be themselves, and instead of just like following suit.
True.
And doing what's like current or relevant, so to speak, to them, you know.
Right.
Cause you know how like I feel like most people my age and you know so on, they're like they rap because it's like a fashion statement to them. It's like buying a new pair of sneakers. They just do it because everybody in the school is trying to do it.
Right.
And they're all doing the same thing. And most of it's negative shit, you know?
I agree with that.
Like real violent, just dumb shit. But like you can't really blame them because they don't know any better. And I want to make sure that they do know better. I guess those are my plans. But I just want to make good hip hop music. Maybe even beyond that. Maybe I'll start doing other stuff like polka, free jazz or something.
Bluegrass.
But bluegrass. Yeah, what else do I have on the mixtape that I might need to patch up before?
You got a lot of folk music.
No, but
My man fell off. Oh, wipe that. Wipe out.
The woes of independent music. It's cold in the studio.
Freeze!
Yeah, can be in it. Give it a
He is gonna be in it. That means I'm super fucking motherfucker.
Pandemonium. Easy.